This week's Torah portion speaks about the biblical institution of the Nazirite. A Nazirite was a person who chose to take upon themselves willingly certain restrictions, such as not consuming anything that had been made with grapes, not having one's hair cut, and not entering into a room with a dead body. These restrictions allowed the people who were not born into the priesthood to have a sense of what it felt like to be a priest, for these restrictions parallel what the priests themselves were restricted from doing. One biblical commentator by the name of Ibn Ezra, a medieval biblical commentator, notes that the word Nazir is also the same root as the word for crown in Hebrew. And what is the connection? What is the connection between the person who restrains themselves in certain ways and the concept of a crown? And he answers as follows: that a person is crowned with the crown of liberty, of freedom, when they refrain from fulfilling all of the pleasures and things that they want to do. It's a very interesting way of understanding freedom, because in our understanding, we look at freedom as being free to do whatever we want to do. But here, what Ibn Ezra suggests is that real freedom comes from the ability to control one's desires. This concept of freedom is not particularly popular in our day and age, where we understand that freedom is meant to be our ability to do whatever it is we want to do. But fulfilling all our desires is not actually really a sense of freedom, because in that sense, we're actually being run by our desires. To be truly free is to have a certain sense of self-control, of self-discipline, of self-mastery. And anyone who can control their desires, that person attains a level of liberty that our tradition speaks of as being a holy place to be. And that, my friends, is your Torah in 2.